And we are back with another rendition of the Prove Me Wrong podcast on Los's Corner Store. I'm your host, Carlos Ojeda. This is your co-host, Buddy Woodson. And today we have a Christmas banger. I know it's a couple days after Christmas. Forgive me. But if we're going to bring the podcast back, you know, I had to take care of some things. I had to get more organized, more structured. So we're going to have a solid schedule moving forward. I hope. But we're going to have a solid schedule for sure. And this is episode 48. We're almost to episode 50. 48. You know, I know between 47 and 48, it's a while, but we are back. We are back in full swing, full stride. So today we're going to talk about the NBA Christmas, and that is it. So we're going to talk about the 5 games. It's going to be a quick video. First game of the day, Christmas Day, NBA. Gotta love it. I've been watching it my whole life pretty much. New York beat Atlanta at home. Or in New York, I should say. That's pretty fire. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Trae Young had something to say about the fans because they waited until the fourth quarter when it was about to be all said and done to start chanting, "Fuck you, Trae." But, you know, it is what it is. New Yorkers, dog. It's what it is. It's what it is. Good win by New York. These are two young teams. I will put them even in talent just across the board. I think the Knicks have more depth. Kemba, Christmas Day triple-double, 10th in history. And he was on the bench last week. COVID gave him the opportunity to start, and he's been making the most out of his opportunity, I should say. All right, next game, Boston at Milwaukee. Milwaukee was able to pull this close game out. Giannis made a couple big plays down the stretch of that game late in the fourth quarter to kind of seal the game. But, yeah, this was a great game. I would say that this was probably the second best game of the day. And there were some fire games. That Atlanta New York game was okay. But the rest of the slate was heat. And I think this was my second, because you're watching Giannis. You're watching the reigning finals MVP and the defending champions on Christmas Day. It was a great game. A bunch of great plays. And yeah, that was a good one. Milwaukee winning it 117, Boston 113. In my opinion, the best game of the day was Golden State Phoenix. It was super close all throughout. Curry didn't play well. Booker didn't play well. CP didn't play well down the stretch. Otto Porter is really the unsung hero of the day. Like, he had, I think, 12 Warriors points in a row in the fourth quarter. Lit on fire in the fourth quarter. Hit a big 3 to kind of take the momentum with under a minute left, I think it was. It was just a fantastic fourth quarter performance by Otto Porter. Hey, oh, I love you too. I love you too. Yeah, you're a good boy, I know. Yeah, it was a solid game by both teams. I think these are clearly the two best teams in the West, if not the NBA as a whole. Yeah, Golden State squeaks one out, 116-107. Phoenix definitely put up a fight. All right, next game. This was the most disappointing game. Brooklyn 122 in LA to 115. LA loses again. Another game they should have won but didn't. KD and Kyrie were out. It was James Harden by himself. James Harden drops a triple-double and gets the W. Bembry played well. But I think the real hero was Patty Mills, who had a 34-point game. He just balled. There was no defense on the backcourt of Brooklyn. I feel like they combined for 68. So you tell me. Like, they combined for 68 points. There's no defense being played. Those two players had more than half the team points. Just two players. and one of them was Patty Mills. LA ain't playing no defense. It's tragic to see. Russell Westbrook did not play well. Russell Westbrook is a great player. I just don't think he's playing well in LA for some reason. He's taking a whole lot of jump shots that just don't go in ever. I think he shot 4 for 20. Something crazy like that. LeBron had 39. LeBron did his thing. Passed Kobe for most points on Christmas history. LeBron definitely did his thing. LeBron tried his ass off. He looked pissed off after the game. And yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Lakers, but yeah. And the last game of the evening, Dallas 116, Utah 120. Right? 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 Oh, you're so precious. Ooh, kind of got me there. Dallas 116, Utah 120. Just like I was saying. Utah played a great game. Bojan and Mitchell combined for a whole lot of points. I think it was like 64. Mitchell played his ass off. Yeah, it was a great game. Close game. I'm not gonna lie, I really didn't watch the game. I just know Mitchell played really well. And I like Mitchell, one of the more solid guys in the NBA. And he's, I'm glad he won. I don't think Luka played. I think he's in protocols. Fuck protocols, man. Yeah, but this was my NBA Christmas special. Thank you guys so much. Merry Christmas to you all. If you don't celebrate Christmas, happy holidays. We're out. Deuces.